What's up, nerd family? Welcome once again to the Poindexter Lounge. My name is Enosh, aka Enosh Fett, along with the lovely
Tiftastic.
And over here, all the way to my left, we got
Landon Calrissian.
And up top,
Isaac Juan Kenobi.
and right behind me,
Logan the Hutt.
that's right, the whole nerd family is here, and we just want to say welcome to the Poindexter Lounge. Now, what is the Poindexter Lounge, you may ask?
A place for nerds.
It's a place for nerds. It's a place where we can nerd out. And what better weekend to nerd out on?
San Diego Comic-Con.
Oh, you gotta love it. I mean, because all the new information comes out, all the cool stuff comes out.
DC, Marvel.
DC, Marvel.
Comics.
We didn't get any Star Wars, really, but
We know something's coming. But
yeah. No, all they did for Star Wars was release action figures that we can't get anywhere because people are scalping them. But that's another video. All right. So today we are talking about Marvel Phase 4. That's right. We're gonna be talking about breaking it down. The future of
After Phase 4 2.
oh, the future.
the future
Yes.
is Marvel.
The future. The future. It's about Marvel stuff.
Yeah, it
All
is.
right. So we're gonna break it down for us. We got Isaac back here. He's got the list of stuff. We're gonna talk about all these different properties, what they mean, how excited we are for them, and let's go. Isaac, give us the breakdown.
Okay, so it's starting with Black Widow.
About time.
Yep. Followed by The Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Now is that a movie?
No, it's
That's the TV show.
One thing that's special about Phase 4 is it's heavily Disney Plus
Yes.
relying on.
He's gone from Falcon to the Falcon.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
it like the Nino?
Well, so let's talk first about Black Widow. Tiffany, how excited are you to see Black Widow?
Honestly, I mean, I'm excited that she's gonna get her own movie. I do like her as a character. I've
She
enjoyed
went off
it.
script.
I've enjoyed it, but I feel, unfortunately, sorry, this is gonna frustrate people, but we got, Wonder Woman first, and she kicked butt, and it's like DC kind of led the charge there, so it's like
All this other
it's
stuff.
not as exciting as it was for me for yay Wonder Woman, and you got these awesome female characters. You got Birds of Prey coming out. You got all these awesome things, but it's almost like hey guys, wait for us. That's how I feel.
Okay.
I'm excited to see it.
Yeah.
But they're not the first ones to do it.
My thing with it is I just don't like that it's a prequel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
I mean, they can't make a.
I know, but
Can't make a.
I just don't feel that they should have killed her off. She's part of what grounds everybody and holds everybody together. And
That's
Sun's getting really low in the sky there, buddy.
I know, and I feel like she's gonna be very sorely missed.
Yeah,
in-
but that's gonna make it that much worse for everyone else.
That's true. That's true. Logan, what do you think? Are you excited about a Black Widow movie?
Kinda.
Okay. All right. So then next was the TV show of Falcon.
I agree with Tiffany on the Black Widow.
You agree with-
that
yeah.
it's really not needed.
I think I'm excited for it, but I think it's too late that they're doing it.
Yes.
They should have done it a couple years ago.
Yes, and that's kind of how I kind of feel to it. It's a little late to the game.
Lost.
Now, but this Falcon and Winter Soldier thing,
It's the Falcon.
The
Now
Falcon.
that he has the shield, it's the Falcon.
It's the Falcon Captain America.
the American Falcon. I don't know what you would have called it. Captain Falcon, Falcon America. I don't know. But
Captain Team America Falcon. Okay.
World Police, America.
Falcon.
No! There you go. Coming around to save the Falcon Day. Yeah. All right.
Black Widow is scheduled for May 1st, 2020, and The Falcon and Winter Soldier is scheduled for fall 2020.
Okay, so I'm
Not too
interested in
far
that
away.
series, though. I'm interested in that series because I want to see how they explore Falcon now taking on the role of Captain America, or whatever they're going to call him, and where they kind of go with that and the relationship between him and Bucky. I think that's going to be an interesting series for sure. I think all the series though look pretty interesting for Disney Plus and what they're going to do with that. So, all right, what's next?
We're gonna need to get another job just to afford these things. Sorry, go ahead, Isaac.
Finishing off 2020 is going to be Eternals on November 6th.
Now, Millie Bobby Brown, who is in Stranger Things, plays Eleven
Godzilla.
on Stranger Things, and she's in Godzilla, is rumored to be in this. Did she come out at Comic-Con?
I don't know.
Okay. I haven't seen the footage yet of that, so...
I haven't heard of her being at any panels or being...
Okay, yeah. So, but apparently she's going to be in Eternals. Now, I'm just going to be honest with you. I really... this is going to have to be one of those things where they're going to have to win me over with something, and they very well could. It could be a Guardians of the Galaxy thing where like I didn't know anything about Guardians of the Galaxy, wasn't interested in it at all. All of a sudden I see a trailer and I'm like, whoa, who's this? I like this. And now, obviously now we all know who Guardians of the Galaxy is, and I like it. But honestly, I'm just not that thrilled about Eternals. Anybody else excited about Eternals?
I'm just gonna be like Doctor Strange for me. Like I didn't know anything about Doctor Strange. I wasn't really super excited for it. But after watching the movie, I ended up enjoying it a lot. And
Excited to see where it goes.
There you
Yeah.
go. There you go. All right, next.
Then starting 2021 is gonna be Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, which that's gonna be a movie about the actual Mandarin and not the one that we got in Iron Man
Not the
3.
fake one.
But see, that's a bummer too, because there's no Iron Man
To fight the Mandarin.
Unless
Yeah.
it's going to be a prequel itself.
I don't know.
Where it
I just don't
shows-
see them doing that.
Yeah.
I think that they got to cut the cord with Tony. We may see like hologram
Yeah,
Tony for a
yeah,
while.
or a cameo.
Yeah, but I think you got to cut the cord with Tony, and obviously it hasn't been established that the Mandarin had done anything before any of the
Yeah.
other movies that have come out. So that's a bummer. It again, a little too late. Everything that they've done has not been great, and one of the things that was a big disappointment was the Mandarin. So
What's the next one?
Then in spring of 2021 on Disney Plus, it's gonna be WandaVision,
yes,
which they confirmed is gonna take place after the events of Endgame.
Well, that
Okay.
doesn't make any sense. Vision is dead.
oh, he's not dead. He's a computer.
Yeah, one thing
that's
that people pointed out is Black Panther's sister, I can't remember her name right now, before she tried taking out the stone, she downloaded all of Vision's
Yeah.
memories and everything about him onto Wakanda's computers.
Yep. So
You're saying there's a chance.
saying there's a chance. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
too.
Yeah,
See where it
I
goes.
dig that. See where it goes. All right, what's next?
They're putting so many shows out there. It's gonna be hard to keep up and watch all of them.
Yes, it is. Yes, it
We have
is.
homework to do, nerds.
Yes.
Then May 7th, 2021 is supposed to be Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness,
Heck
which
yeah,
is going to
that
be a
one.
Doctor Strange and Scarlet Witch team up.
Which I'm excited
TV
about.
show?
No, team up.
Oh.
Team
It's a
up
movie. It's a movie. Yeah,
It's
a movie.
pretty much Doctor Strange 2.
Yeah. Yeah. Now this is something I'm interested in. The one thing I'm a little
I'm
frustrated in, and that is as a DC fan, I'm frustrated that DC has not gotten its act together to be able to introduce the multiverse first, because DC has long had a multiverse, and
And they
they're
for a lot of their stories.
yes, and their world is highly established on multiverse, and so for this, for Marvel to basically be bringing their multiverse in before DC has a chance, it frustrates me, because I know that by the time DC gets their act together and they want to introduce their multiverse, everybody will be like, oh, they're just trying to copy Marvel, and that
Which is what Marvel's doing right now with the Black Widow. So,
so, but I am interested in seeing another
take on it.
another Doctor Strange movie.
Yes.
And I really
And
enjoyed
Scarlet
the
Witch. So
yeah,
that's going to be cool too.
and I enjoyed the first Doctor
They
Strange
both have
movie for sure.
powers. Just minus the Asian.
There you go. All right, next.
And then in spring 2021, there's going to be a Disney Plus show, Loki.
Loki. I'm looking forward to that
Because
one.
you ran away with the Tesseract.
Yes.
That's like I
So,
said, it's supposed
so
to-
that's how he's not dead.
He's got the Tesseract, yo! The Tesseract, yo! And he's going through time, and he got his own show! All right.
Well,
Okay.
Tesseract isn't time. Tesseract just teleports you.
Yeah, but
That's a
supposedly, I saw something about that, like, it's him, like, jumping through time. Like, because it's supposed to
He's
be...
quantum leaping.
Yeah, kind of like, because Loki in mythology, he's a jokester,
He's the
a
god
prankster, and so what I had seen was that this series was supposed to be about him kind of going through time, like causing issues through time.
Like Legends.
Yeah, yeah. So that could be
He's causing
wrong now,
anachronisms.
but that's the last that I heard. That's why I wrapped that.
What's the next one, Isaac?
It's going to be another Disney Plus show, but it's going to be an animated show coming in summer of 2021 called What If?
No.
Which to me,
Marvel animated shows are basically all the same to me.
for What If, I don't know anything about
They're
it.
all like the same type of thing.
Yeah.
every time.
What were you trying to say, Isaac?
For What If, I don't know anything about What If, but to me, right as I saw that, it kind of reminded me of Elseworlds from DC.
Yeah.
Is what it reminded me of.
And that's pretty much what it is. It'd be cooler if it was a what the.
Yeah.
For those of you old school comic book readers, what the was where we got introduced to characters like Spider-Ham and different things like that. And so that'd been fun, but
And for What If, they also confirmed that any characters that are going to be in, they're like say Black Panther's going to be in it. The guy that plays Black Panther is going to be voicing Black Panther for that show.
that's interesting.
So all the characters that show up in that are going to be voiced by the characters. in
That's
the
cool.
movies.
Good for continuity. But no, Landon, I understand what you're saying about Marvel. Their animation just has not been as good as DC's animation, and that's just reality. Hopefully they're able to step it up and give us something that we care about. So. All right, what's the next one?
And then in fall of 2021 is going to be Hawkeye on Disney Plus.
That I'm interested in.
Movie
Really?
or a TV show?
TV show, Disney Plus.
Now, why are you interested in Hawkeye?
Because he's cool.
Really? You like Hawkeye?
And I think it's gonna, cause we haven't really gotten like a lot of information about Hawkeye. Like most of it is like
All the information we've gotten is from Endgame and
Side stories.
Side-
By the way,
side
here's his wife. Oh,
story,
she's
yeah.
pregnant with a kid. Oh, they're wiped out in the snap. Oh, they're brought back.
yeah.
He
so,
became a samurai during that.
so I feel like they could explain his life a little
Backstory.
more. Yeah, his
Okay.
backstory.
Are they gonna use like the chick from Scooby Doo and stuff like that? That they
It's supposed to take place after.
Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, if it's his family, they're getting everybody else back, so why wouldn't they? Yeah. All right, Hawkeye.
And then after that, November 5th of 2021 is when we get Thor: Love and Thunder.
nice.
Now this one's interesting because this is something that I don't think a lot of people saw coming. There's always the what if they did this? What if they did that?
Sounds
but-
like it should be on What If.
Exactly. But of course, this is where we will actually get to see the storyline of Jane Foster as Thor be played out in live action. Now, I don't know how I feel about this because yes, it is comic book continuity.
Yeah.
It is something that has happened.
But how are they gonna work that into?
There's a lot of mixed reactions to it because one, Jane hasn't been around for a long time. She's kind of disappeared out of the spectrum of things.
And they referenced that in Infinity War and
Yeah,
Endgame.
and
Thor's fatting with the Guardians.
and it feels like they set up Valkyrie as kind of almost as a love interest for Thor.
Yeah.
And honestly, after seeing what Thor went through in Infinity War and Endgame, I was really hoping that Thor would be back to being
What do you
Thor.
want in
Thor,
Infinity War?
right?
But it shows the human side of his godliness because he went through depression. He went through all that because he thought he lost everybody.
Yeah, so I just don't know. How do you feel, Tiffany, about Natalie Portman coming back and playing female Thor?
It's one of those things that I'm reserving judgment until it comes out just because, like you said, I know it goes along with the continuity of the storyline and it is something that's been in the comics, but I want to see if they can pull that off on the big screen. So I want to see, does she have the acting chops to do it? Is she going to be able to pull it off? Then my other question is, where does Thor fall into that? Is
Yeah.
he going to be is he still going to
Wait.
be there, or is she going to be, taking over as the lead and him kind of being the second? So I want to see how they're going to play that off. Yeah, is he going to teach her?
Is Guardians 3 come out before that?
No.
No.
That's after
Oh,
Phase
well,
4.
That's weird then.
Yeah,
'Cause
so
he went off with the Guardians.
but there's also talk that they're going to introduce Beta Ray Bill,
Which I did actually rather see sooner than.
Yeah.
female Thor.
Yeah.
Yeah, so my only problem is, here's my thing. I would love to see Beta Ray Bill. I don't have a problem with Jane Foster Thor because it is storyline, it is comic book continuity. I just don't want to see Chris Hemsworth's Thor diluted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to
That's
see
true.
him still be
In his Thoriness.
Thor, right? And that was one of the things about Endgame that actually really bothered me was that I
He was
really
Thor at the end.
Yeah, kind of, but I just really
kind
felt
of?
like that they just kind of made Thor an afterthought. That like Thor
He
was
busy
never
playing Fortnite.
that Thor was never able to really shine and be this, and be Thor. And they pretty much have stripped Thor of everything that makes Thor Thor. I mean, they took away his hammer. His hammer's been destroyed now. He's not going to be King of Asgard. He gave that away to Valkyrie. Now, if you introduce a couple of other characters that have the same power set as him, basically within the same universe, he becomes less special.
Hey, Dad, he might be able to be in the Loki show. You never know.
Yeah, but that's not what I want. I want Thor to be Thor. When we got that first Thor movie, it was like...
Maybe this movie will
Yeah.
redeem him. Who knows? We'll have to find out when it comes out.
We'll see.
Isaac, what's the next one?
And then there's no release date yet for this movie, but this finishing off Phase 4 is going to be Blade.
Haven't seen that in forever.
Yeah.
What's Blade?
Blade is a vampire
It's
hunter.
a trilogy movie.
Yeah.
There was 3 of them.
Vampire hunter?
Yep.
Pretty much.
Yep. And a pretty popular character.
Yeah, it wasn't too. It actually was pretty cool.
Yeah,
back
and then
the
in the
day.
90s, we got a series, before the MCU and before all that, we got a series of Blade
should watch
movies.
the trilogy before.
Ryan Reynolds was actually in that.
Yep,
Ryan Reynolds
he
played a
was.
character in that.
He was
And
he was part of the trifecta with him.
Yep.
And he was actually pretty cool back then
Yeah,
too.
so that was pretty good
It was
stuff.
pre-Deadpool-esque without the funny.
So I reserve judgment about this because I've never really been a big Blade fan anyways.
I haven't been
I've
a
always
fan,
liked the
but I've
character.
watched him and I've liked it.
Yeah.
I
So
always liked the character, as a character, but I don't really know much about the character.
We'll just have to watch it, and that way you can see.
we'll just have to wait and see. Anything else?
One thing that Kevin Feige said in an interview, which he says not part of Phase 4, but it's after Phase 4, he said we're getting Black Panther 2, Captain Marvel 2, Guardians 3, Fantastic Four, and Mutants are coming.
There you go. And I
Marvel too.
And I know that they've said that they're not going to introduce all the mutants at once, like they're just a team, but they're going to just start sprinkling them in, like in the Black Panther 2. We're supposed to get
Peppered mutants.
Storm. We're supposed to get Storm, which is a love interest for Black Panther. So that'll be interesting, and I like that approach to it, where he doesn't
You
just
don't have to
pop
bring
up
them
and
all
go.
in at once.
No,
Just-
because I think it's too soon.
Yeah, pepper 'em in.
Too soon with the ending of the Fox version
Yeah.
of X-Men, that you need a course of a lot of movies to introduce these characters, and then I say wait until the end to introduce a new Wolverine, because I think anybody who takes over Wolverine at this
soon.
point, it'll just be too soon, and people aren't over Hugh Jackman yet. Still
I'm
yet.
not.
Still yet.
I'm not.
No.
One thing I think they should do is maybe give Easter eggs during Phase 4.
There you go.
There you go. I think that's a great idea. I think it's a great idea. And to explain why that they're there and why they didn't pop up before.
Yes.
So there you go. So I think that's all the Marvel news.
It is.
Yep.
Right? So we've covered it all. But what do you guys think? What are your thoughts out there about this next phase of Marvel?
What do you like? What do you dislike? Are you against us in certain thoughts, or do you feel differently? What other things do
I'm
you
surprised
notice?
that Phase 4 is so short.
Yeah.
And it's Disney Plus.
It's
really
Disney Plus
relying-
heavy.
Yeah. Well, they're definitely
Lots
going
of
to use
parts about.
they're definitely going to use all the mediums available to them, right? So
And by putting them there, it's going to force people to want to get Disney Plus, which
There you
is
go.
another thing they're doing.
there you go.
Phase 4 is only
Smart
2
for them.
years long
Yeah.
compared to the other ones that have been 3-4 years long.
Yeah.
True.
Wait, one last thought is I'm wondering, since Thanos is gone, who's going to be the next threat for the new heroes?
Well, there's all kinds of talk about.
I think it was Galactus.
Well, no. So they've talked about Norman Osborn is actually going to play a big role in the next phase, and he's going to be a big bad guy for a while. But I don't think that they've actually they haven't announced who like the overall, because it's going to be just like
For these Avengers, we have Thanos.
yes.
And then I think in Phase 4 and 5, they're going to set up for the new Avengers in the comics. How Hawkeye and Doctor Strange set up the new Avengers
Yeah.
after Captain America and Iron Man and Thor were done.
So it'll be interesting to see who the big, level threat is going forward.
It's Goose the cat.
So there you go, guys. That is all the news that is fit for Marvel and for print. So, guys,
Oh, aren't we getting a Fantastic Four too?
Yeah.
yeah, that's what he said.
So,
That's- yeah.
It was after Phase 4.
So let us know down in the comment section what you guys think of the next phase of Marvel and beyond. Are you excited about it? Are you kind of burnt out on it? Do you think that it's going to be as good? You know, do you want to see some of these movies, or do you feel like us that maybe some of them are just a little bit behind? Let us know down in the comment section, and let's have a conversation about it. Well, guys, thanks for joining us today. We really appreciate it. We appreciate each and every one of you out there who spend some time with us each and every week. Thank you so much for being a part of the Poindexter Lounge. Until next time, my name is Enosh, aka Enosh Fett, along with the lovely
Tifftastic.
and of course,
Logan the Hutt.
and
Landing Calrissian.
and
Isaac Wan Kenobi.
all right, guys. Well, we will see you next time, and just remember to keep nerding out. All right, guys. We'll see you later. Hey, guys. If you made it this far in the video, you are awesome. Thank you guys so much for your support. Please smash that like button and, of course, subscribe. And also hit that notifications bell so that you are aware when we put out new videos, which is like all the time. Thanks for being a part of the Poindexter Lounge, and we'll see you next time.